2018. How we doing? Woo! Whoa, don't mind me, I'm gonna do a quick costume change. You know, theater. We feeling good? Food was good? Like what I hear? Awesome. Well, you know, if you don't know me now, I don't know how you're gonna know me, because that was a lot. But I am Nate Fischer. Hello. I've been with P&G for 6 years. I am cisgender. I am a gay male. I'm a travel enthusiast. And I have the privilege of being your 2018 Gable emcee host. Yeah. You may not know this, but I'm the first gay man to host the Gable conference. So naturally, when I was asked to do this, I said, what's my budget? Because I'm gonna give them a show. You're not gonna put a gay man up here. I mean, I'll give you some jazz hands. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And I do need to give a quick shout out. Thank you so much to Dance Fix and Heather Britt for all of that choreography and getting, the dancers were amazing, honestly. They make me look good because I got 2 left feet. So what you just saw was a tribute to The Greatest Showman. And if you haven't seen the movie, it's the story about the creation of the circus in America. And for me, in particularly, one of the messages I got from it was, it really took these people that felt less than, or were made to feel less than, and allowed them to join forces to do something better, and to really rise above. And I think that's everything that we do as an organization, as a Gable community. And I think that really leads to our theme, which is we count, we matter, and we are Gable. For me, as I break down this theme, the first one is we count. And for me, that means that we contribute to culture, but we also contribute to results. When people are performing at their peak, they're performing better with their business results. Also, we matter, meaning that each one of us does matter. We're all unique. We have our own story that's different. Every person in this room, you'll hear some of them today, has their own story. So we need to acknowledge that and just know that everybody has their own journey. And then the last one is that we are Gable. We are this community. We are a support network. We are an empowerment network, most importantly. So that's the theme for today. Hopefully you like it, because if you don't, it's already there. Just gonna have to deal with it. It's on all the slides. I feel like there's no better place to start from a story standpoint than by sharing my own. So if we go to my story, I grew up in Cincinnati, hence the Skyline Chili. If you like Gold Stars, sorry, it's not as good. Just saying. But I grew up in a suburb in Cincinnati, and it was a time when no one lived downtown. OTR was associated with police violence. It was associated with the 2001 race riots, as they were called. So needless to say, the city wasn't the most progressive. You know, I tried to live a normal life, but what I was told was that being gay was wrong. It was a bad thing. And that was TV, that was at church, at school, and hard for me to say, but also at home. And it wasn't that it was always intentional. It wasn't actively trying to, contribute violence towards me, but it was just the environment, everything, all those microaggressions and statements that were made really cut me down. So, but, looking back, there definitely were signs that I might be gay. Like, stereotypically, I did theater, but there were also signs that I wasn't gay, like my fashion sense. Yikes. Do not wear stripes and plaid, people. Fortunately, I was closeted when that happened, so I'm just blaming it on that. You'll never see me, like, I burned that clothes. It's gone. It's never coming back. So that's my personal life, and I didn't come out until college time, which I think is, like, pretty common, but I don't know. So then we transitioned to work, and what happened there. So I started in Boston on one of our regional food teams in sales, and I couldn't come out of the closet. And you might be thinking, like, how are you living in Boston? Like such a, like obviously like a progressive city and supportive, but you can't come out. And for me, it was the environment that I had. I had a work from home assignment. I had a manager that I wouldn't see. He lived like maybe 4 hours away, 4 to 5 hours away. I'd only see him maybe once a month, maybe. And then the customers that we called on were as old school as they could come. I mean, seriously, there are some of them where at the time, women were only allowed to be in administrative jobs. They weren't allowed to pursue anything else. It was just like so bizarre, and they referred to them as like their girls. It was super weird. I think it's changed, but I hope. But needless to say, like that's not something that's the most inclusive or like welcoming environment. And there's one thing that was told to me every time I was on the phone with my manager, and it was, "Are you dating any girls? Do you have a girlfriend? Are you dating any girls? Any girls now? Dating anybody now?" And that hurt. I was terrified to come out because there's this giant company that I grew up in the city where it's headquartered, big company. I worked my butt off to get into this company. And to be working from home, never seeing my team leader, never seeing my manager, and them managing my entire career, terrified that if I came out, they would easily be able to just change, how my 5 rocks came out so that it just looked like I wasn't a great performer and I'd just be done, which was hard.